everyone, Badlander here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry it's been a few weeks since I've done a video. Got laid up with a hernia that held me up for a while. Still on light duties, but I've got clearance to ride the motorbike, at least on the road. No clearance for off-road yet, but hopefully in a couple of weeks I can get that. So it was a bit wet and crabby today. We were going to go on a group ride, everyone called it off. Then at 10 o'clock it just came out sunny, bright, dried. Stayed that way till 11 and I decided, bugger this, I've been cooped up, I'm going to go for a ride to Port Douglas. And I thought I'd bring you guys along and show you the coastline and the beautiful road between Palm Cove and Port Douglas and some of the beaches and scenery. So sit back and enjoy. I'll jump in occasionally and let you know where things are and what they're doing, and also elaborate more on what I hope to do with the channel in the future. Thank you. Okay, we're just coming into Ellis Beach here. On the left hand side is the Ellis Beach Tavern. Now this tavern regularly supports all biker charity events, and all the bikers of all sort of riding styles regularly support it as a regular starting point or finishing point for their rides. Can't recommend the food, the drinks and the company enough. Okay, now as you can see from this, most of the road, I think it's about 18 kilometres, is coastal type road where you can see the ocean at all. There's about 6k that you can't, where you go inland but you're not far off. But even when you're inland, it always eventuates back out onto the coast until you get to Oak Beach, which is probably about 10-15 kilometres from Port Douglas. So it's very scenic all the way. When you're not on the road, you're in the rainforest. So I think everyone would enjoy this road. It's an 80 kilometre speed limit. It's best early in the morning before all the tourists get there, but I thoroughly recommend it. It's quite an enjoyable ride, and on Saturdays and Sundays you'll see bikes everywhere. So, with my channel, like you know, I'm not the most experienced or an enduro rider or anything like that. I just like going to explore things. I've been lucky, I've had two good friends that have been teaching me, showing me how to do it, and this year I've got some trips planned. I've got about 5 or 6 tracks up on the tablelands, through farms I've got permission to go to. I want to go up to a few places north of here that I'll mention a bit later, but it involves camping. So it's all in national parks, so I have to go in the dry season. And then I'm also with another riding group who's asked me on a few rides, so I want to do them. Now all this was all pre-planned and ready to go for at least 3 of the rides, and then I've got the hernia, so I just need the all clear for that. and then we'll go there. But hopefully by the time you've seen this video, I'll have had the clearance that I can at least get back in the bush and do that, and show you what North Queensland and Far North Queensland has got to offer. Okay, yeah, about 15 minutes north of Ellis Beach. On the left hand side here is Hartley's Creek Crocodile turn off. I thoroughly recommend that spot. One of my mates is one of the handlers there. Very informative, great photo opportunities, out in the boat with the crocodiles. Can't recommend it enough. Just on the left here is a parking bay where you can walk up to Wangetti Falls. I would take you up there, but in my current condition I can't do it. And as you cross the creek, you enter the small town of Wangetti with idyllic houses on the coast, perfect, and there's a school there. It's a great little community, very proud of where they are. Now you go to a 60-kilometre zone here, so you do have to be careful because the boys and girls in blue are here all the time. But there's a 60-kilometre 4K stretch where you lead up this windy road and you come to a lookout. It's very picturesque. We have lots of photographers early in the morning, and the tourists are there early in the morning. There's also the crazy guys that fly their kites and hang gliders off the cliff up here, depending on the windy day. That's their thing, not mine, but I admire them for having the courage to do it. But you can't fault it. From that point on, there's about 9 to 10 kilometres of great windy twisty roads that all our bike riders love, till it comes down to Oak Beach. You just can't fault that road. It's one of the most popular ones in North Queensland. I'd just like to thank everyone for all the comments and the likes and the views I'm getting. All of them have been positive so far, saying keep going, keep trying. So I'd just like to thank you all personally, and if you do like the video, please like and subscribe if possible. If not, leave a comment. All comments, positive or negative, are welcome, and it's just a learning experience for me. I'm having fun, that's all. Thank you. Okay, we're just starting to get into the twisty parts as I pass this Land Cruiser. Like I said before, they go for about 9 kilometres. Don't get discouraged by the traffic at the moment. Like I said before, this was a rather late, impromptu ride where I left it a bit late and all the tourists were out doing the same thing as I was. So, but it's thoroughly enjoyable, depending whatever level you're on, and just enjoy the scenery, enjoy the road. That's all I can say. And be safe. It wasn't long after this point that I realised my GoPro had totally lost all the footage on the way when I went back through the footage. I did make it to Oak Beach and I got to Mowbray River and I saw the 2 crocodiles sunning themselves, so I took some photos and videos for you as best I could with my spare GoPro and my mobile phone. It was here I decided that the traffic was starting to build up a bit and thought I'll turn around because the traffic was heading to Port. I thought I'll head back to Cairns, the road was a lot better. And I was going to show you a nice beach on the way that people often drive past and don't stop, but it's well worth the look just to see the beauty of the area. folks, just stopped for a drink and I'm just going to show you one of the beaches down here and why people love it. Sorry if it's jumping all around, but I promise I'll get my ugly face off it soon and show you what it's like here. Now this isn't a normal sandy beach, but it's not too bad at all. Yeah, so here we are. This is just a little beach. Probably 10 k's out of Port Douglas on the Cairns side. And a lot of people drive past and don't take in all the considerations of how good it is. Mind you, I really wouldn't like to be fishing here. It is just outside of the green zone, so yeah. I'm going to have to wind it up here, guys. I've had a few too many camera issues. I hope you've enjoyed it and stay tuned. I will have the other rides coming up soon. Thank you very much. See you then.